And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Cities Skylines. Working on our little areas over here. Good times. How's the noise pollution? Oh, look at the noise pollution around these airports. Woo! Yowza. Okay. So, I want to try to get some more people crammed in over here. And what's the best way to do that? And I'm liking this roundabout is actually working really, really well for how much traffic comes through here. There's a lot of traffic that comes over here. Good times. So I don't really want to make this intersection any more complex than it already is. I think that would be detrimental. This one here is going to be busy. But I also could bring this over. Just like I did this bridge, I could bring another one over if I need to. I'm not sure if I need to or not yet. So... let's see, district-wise, I'm not even sure what my district policies are, but let's get the roads done first. Roads first, districts later. So I would like a one-way, two-lane road to pull off of this, and we're going to go straight with it. And, oh, almost could line that up. Let's get something lined up on this side of things. Because I may want like a on-off ramp over here for maybe some extra bonus points. So let's try to go right in here. Oh, maybe one or two more. Yeah, right in here should be good. Okay, so there is, like I said, I usually when I play this game, I usually do a little pack stuff a little closer than I really should. Okay, so we're gonna go in behind this. Interesting that I'm able to do that. Okay, so the one ways, you know, it's not going to be. I just want to pull the one ways off the closest to this intersection, so there's nobody trying to file in here. That's the only reason I do that. And then the other roads can be more or less regular. Let's figure out our spacing here. I am going to pack these a little tight. So let's see. Turning lane. I really like this road with turning lane. So we're going to try to bring this up like that. Like that. Why am I connecting like that? Is that... yeah, see, that's not... I'm going to turn road guides off. That, to me, is not the best. There it is. It was moving those a tiny fraction of amount closer, and I really didn't want that. Okay, so you, and then you, and then you, and then we're going to use an avenue. Let's see, what kind of avenue should we use? into trees. Asymmetrical. First, we're going to go turning lane. U turning lane. And then we're going to do a non-turning lane, which means trees. Up to there. Up to there. I just wanted the turning lanes where we're actually turning. And then this little segment here basically going to turn into a main road going up into our other neighborhood. So there's gonna be some protests, some bad protests with our neighbors. But you know, progress can't be made unless, you know, we crack a few eggs here. Okay. So you can get another one, and then you can get another one. And obviously these one-ways, not really going to be one-ways. We're going to do a small 4-lane road after that spot. So that curves around, but then it's two-way roads from then on. Because this is going to come up, and it's going to be a main feeder, but coming down is going to be down here. So I need traffic to be able to waggle back and forth. And then, of course, we're going to do some shenanigans with the paths here. And then going across here. Something like that. Going across there. Okay. And let's see. Can I, or should I make one that goes across? I don't, yeah, not right. Right there. Slope too steep. Yeah, see it's, whoa. I can't go down with it. There we go. Oh. Slope too steep. Why? Why? Why you work on one side but not another? Let's take you. Slope too steep. Okay, how about you? Oh, you. Slope too steep. See what I mean? It's game is a little derpy. Let's go here. No. Why can't I not go down? Okay, so I can't go around that. There we go. It's not going to let me do that. Oh well. You win some, you lose some, I guess. So yeah, this little main drag up in here is going to be, that's going to be painful to place all that. But we could, speaking of paths, we could connect, could really give these guys something to see. Nice long path. Right, you know, we're gonna basically skim the zoo. And we could, in theory, connect these up. Now, how well we're going to be able to connect them up, I am not sure. Like, there. A little derpy, but hey, that is without really proper fences, that's like Suicide Row right there. Okay. Let's see. Can we create like on-ramps over to here? I'm not sure. But I do know that we're going to need to extend some things and stuff. Let's get some decent avenues. Okay. U. So 10U. Like that. And then a little like a 6U of no turning lane. And then I want a bunch of that so I can match these up right alongside here. All the way down here. And then I would like one way. Something like that. And this is going to be a two-way. Something like that. And then from here, obviously we could... Oh, we definitely don't need that there. So I'm going to take that away just to prevent people from doing weird things. You need a turning lane. And probably you need a turning lane. That one needs one too, but I'm going to wait on that. There's a whole lot of construction that has to be done up there. Now, do we do another path through here? Or do we rely on this connection here? We're not really tapping this one out at all. So I'm not too worried about that. One thing I'm going to want, though, is a... Look at that, 3,100 people on that metro. That is a very, very busy metro. We want one over here. So, metro. No, that's train. Metro. Quiet metro station. Ooh, we have a line going right through there. So, I'm going to pause it. You are going to be like that. Quiet metro station. There. I would like you and you to get hooked up. And then that yellow line, that would be perfect. That would be a perfect place to add that stop. And we're going to add it on this side too. So going both directions, it's going to stop here for passengers. That should be good. As far as buses go, we can create a short bus route, even connected up somehow to this one. Although I don't really like how that's sort of off in the wilderness right now. All right. I'm thinking adding, well, would be nice. Would be very nice if we could. Well, let's see. Let's see what happens first before I make any rash decisions regarding all that stuff. Well, I put those way too close together. That's better. You can come across. There we go. Now, the metro should have linked that up just fine. Yeah, they're not going to stop just yet. There's no power at that place. All right, let's see about getting some development out here. Again, we're trying to get to... do we want to... Well, we already have a connection over on this side, so I'm not too concerned with that. I'm mainly concerned with getting power. If you notice, all of these that I just placed didn't get anything. But this one, that's a ways away from power, actually got some development on it. Let's see. So we need some insulation from that. Let's continue the district. So Holly Park here. It's going to continue that. There we go. All right. That gets all of that into Holly Park. Still no power. Come on. Things and stuff. Why do you forsake me? Let's get a little bit of residential out and about. See if we can push some power down yonder way here. There we go. There's a little bit. We're there we go. There's a little bit more. One more building. One more building is all we're gonna need. Oh, was that it? No, that wasn't a bridge enough. Come on, a little bit more. There it is. Power. Yay. Okay. So, we're going to need probably some police presence over here. Maybe sort of. How's our prison doing, by the way? 141 souls here. Very drab looking building. How's, oh, look at this. Wow. Where are these trucks going? Owner flour mill. Delivering agricultural products. I wish I could ban imports. Owner baking company. Okay, well, I suppose this area is rife with people. Not sure how to deal with that. I'll have to think about that a little bit. We might need to redesign some of this. I know everybody's been telling me, oh, Get rid of your one-ways. Well, most of the one-ways in here are now gone. So there's very few of them left. Let me put it that way. Like, I mean, this is no longer a one-way. That's a two-way. Like, there's basically the only ones left are wrapping around our cargo hubs because of traffic flow, because of putting in and coming out. Like, I need those to be one-ways, but everything else is basically good to go. So I'm not sure. Transporting mail, cargo airport. Oh, really? I'm bringing mail in over here. Look at the post. Holy cow! Holy cow! I guess it was post day. Look at the post boxes. Look at the trucks coming in. That's a lot. It's a lot of mail. We've got even more of them coming in. All right. All right, we're finally good to go up here. So, if I go like this, trying to bring in the zoning so power can stretch all the way from one end to the other. Something like that will allow power to get back in here, and then I can place some commercial. Everybody can be happy. Build up around my little stop here first. Part of me wants to go stretch this across here, so let's do that. Something like that. Shorten the distance that it takes to get over here. The more people we have wandering around, the better the commercial likes it, because they can sell bunches of stuff. All right. So we got to think about police. So let's look at crime. We're pretty well covered. How about fire? We're very well covered with fire. Leisure. Doing really well with leisure. Like, way better than I thought I was going to do. Except for, obviously, industry. I don't know if that affects industry. Like, they're there to work. Why do they need leisure? I'm not sure. Escape routes. I could always, like, make a park back in here if I really need to. But it looks like we need to park over here first. How are we doing on population? We're at +1. Well, that's not going to do us very well. Land value, pretty bad over in here. Oh, we're slowly upgrading it though. Land value is starting to get maximized. Once we have access to build and stuff over here, I can create a park and maximize that land value. Obviously, the coast, anytime you have water, you have pretty much maximum land value, unless it's polluted. Okay, so all of these are done, which means I can then zone all of the rest. For some reason, that's not going to work. All right. Back in here, I would like... Let's do an office. Yeah, let's do a corner commercial. Now that we've got everything covered. Like so. I want more peoples. As far as post goes over here, let's see, transportation, post. Yeah, we're still not able to cover everything in here. So, I'm thinking another post office. I really hate to do this though. Obviously a big sorting facility would be better, but for everything we need it for, yeah, we're gonna need a couple more post offices in here, and then maybe one over here. So let's get you going. I'm gonna bulldoze that little stub. We can always build it out later. Still hurting on population. It's going to take a while for people to move in, because I'm sure are all these households. Yeah, see, not all of these are full yet, which means we need a little more oomph. Okay, we've got the high school. Actually, that's full. So let's build another one. A large high school. Really? It's that close, huh? So I guess come in here. Let's actually move it to the other side, because I don't want students having to cross the, if students come in via the subway, I don't want to have to make them cross the street just to get to school. Keep it on the same side. All will be good. All right, so obviously this path down here, we have a way of getting by there. So let's add a path connecting this road up. Like so. This spot here, well, we're already coming over here, so I think we can just close this off like that. So with the noise that we have back in here, I don't know if we're going to be able to do residential right on this line here, so I think we're going to need offices. Offices are great for buffering between like loud and quiet. Although we don't really need all that many offices. Oh, it'd be nice to go right like that. Can we do that? Why? Please. There we go. All right. A little bit more jobs ready to go. How are we doing over here? A little bit more students. Where's my elementary school? Elementary school. Ah, you got plenty of space. How are we doing otherwise? College, you got so many people able to go to college. If you notice, we didn't use any of this space, so I brought in this district or this park, and I put in a bunch of nice residential, because that's some good quality land right there, and nice and quiet and all sorts of stuff. So yeah, there's a nice usage of the land right there. Helps me out. Slowly filling this in. Obviously, we are until we get some fancier educated people in there, it's going to be hard to keep that from looking pretty drab. So right now it doesn't look like much, but you know, it'll look like this area here soon enough. We do need more commercial, so let's appease. So you and you. Hard to see where my zoning is with all those trees. Like so. And the rest of this filled out. That's ready to go. We're going to need some offices along here. And then, I know I've been very, very careful about zoning up till now, but I just want to zone. We need residential. Of course, this is going to make our residential demand plummet, but I don't care. There we go. You can finally get zoned in. You can finally get zoned in. There. More commercial means more buyers for things and stuff for my industries. And that's why I kind of really want to get commercial up and running, because we really need more buyers for products. So let's look at the Holly Park. Small business, big business benefactor, high-tech housing, smoke detector distribution. Well, that's fine. Okay, how about police coverage? I think I might need another police station. Just, well, when it's okay coverage. This coverage in here is atrocious, but that seems to be a pretty peaceful neighborhood. Not for long, though. The wrecking ball is going to come through, and it's going to be real. Yeah, it's going to come through there with a vengeance. You know, this is a bus lane here, guys. There's a lot of people sitting there. Really? Really, green bus? Yeah, I really wish I could get them to not stop at those places. Like, that's the one thing. The buses just sit at the station. Like, they just sit there. That's the one thing that really stops traffic. They just sit there and sit there and sit there. All right, how are we doing? All right, we hit 80,000. And we've got more stuff filling in here. Of course, we've got a little 2x2. Another 2x2 here. Like, if this expanded one, like, yeah, what is going on here? I can easily cover that. This over here is going to be a nightmare. I don't know. The game seems to be worse at zoning or developing property more than anything these days. Wow, 102,000 for the week. 107,000. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's get some more commercial up here. Wanting more and more to get some stuff moving here. I think because this is like it's a main drag, but it's less of a main drag than say this one here. I kind of want to put my commercial against this and then keep this with residential, because it would it would block like 4 more segments if I put commercial on this, and that would be, I don't think that would help us out at all. So I'm going to put commercial down this line and this line. And I'll keep this outside here open for possible, you know, something else. I'm not sure. But I do want that commercial to come in. Okay, you're finally developing. We can zone you out. Okay. All right, well, that's going to have to do it for this episode. And I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.